Well, today on this edition of Dave, we are cooking with Kos. Now, what the heck do I know about cooking? Nothing. I'm a lousy cook. I'm a horrible cook. But there's one thing that I know how to do, and that is breakfast. It's my favorite meal of the day, and it is hopefully going to be your favorite as well, now that you're going to learn how to make special eggs. Special eggs is the one thing I know how to do, and I can tell you quite frankly that the special is not about the eggs. It's about the people. You make special eggs for special people. So if you have special people in your life, this is a dish. I'll show you how to do it. Here are all the ingredients. We've got fresh salsa, we've got scallions, we've got cilantro, eggs, about 2 eggs per person. We've got blue corn tortilla chips, very important. We've got refried black beans, avocado, and tostada shells, plus some feta cheese and a little bit of meat if you like. So let's make some special eggs. Welcome to this edition of Dave, a special episode dedicated to cooking. Now, of course, what do I know about cooking? Nothing. I'm a horrible cook. But there's one thing that I know how to do, and that is cook breakfast. I make a dish called special eggs. Now, special, not because of the eggs, I can tell you that. Special because you make them for special people. So if you have special people in your life, this is what you want to do. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day as well. And this is kind of a little bit of a south of the border kind of a thing. You can hear the coffee brewing in the background. We've got some cilantro, we've got some scallions, green onions, we've got eggs, we've got tostada shells, very important, some fresh salsa, feta cheese, avocado, black refried beans, very key, blue corn tortilla chips, and some turkey that I'm going to add in. Special eggs. Let's put them together. Could you grab some of my
So how did you learn to make special eggs?
It's one thing that I just sort of started doing. It's not like I learned how to do it.
It wasn't like it was the only thing you learned how to cook yourself in college?
I just started doing it.
And the rest, as they say, is history?
Yeah. Right. Okay, so if you're ready.
Camera's rolling.
Okay, we're about ready to start. I put some ham in a plate, take 2. Okay, we're about ready to start. I put some ham in a pan, and we're going to cook up a few of our, now it's not pretty, by the way. I'm not a very pretty cook. I kind of like shove it all in there. Here's some salsa. We start with some salsa. See, I just spilled some there. Here is some turkey as well. I like to start with some pulled apart turkey breast, and just to give it a little bit, I like a little meat in my special eggs. Makes it a little bit more hearty. So we will start with that. What that is a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of scallions, a little bit of your favorite salsa, and some cilantro. It's hot. This starts to cook up. You can throw a little bit more salsa in there. This is your base. I feel like Julia Childs. And this is basically just to get the base of your special eggs going. There's key ingredients that make the special eggs what they really are, which we'll get to in a minute. A little bit of salt in there for good measure. It's very key to have coffee when you're making. Where's my coffee? It's in the. There we go. Very hot. coffee. Very colorful. Then into this mix, we're going to drop some eggs. Now I recommend 2 eggs for every person, or maybe 2.5 eggs. Just drop these babies in there. I've learned over the years you can't be afraid of the eggs. You gotta show them who's boss. Crack those babies. I put in 5 eggs for this particular recipe. Just whisk these babies up. Now probably it would have been a good idea for me to have a bigger pan. But then again, I told you at the outset that I knew nothing about cooking. So I screwed yet another thing up. I think you're going to have to edit this in a big way. You know what I mean? Because this is sort of has to...
We should have had like a perfectly prepared one waiting in the oven. you just gotta turn your back a little bit and then switch them. Voila!
And look what happened, Mike. Okay, let me get a little something else prepared now. Okay, while that's cooking, grab your avocado and cut her up like that, like so, small pieces. Try not to cut your hand in the process. And then you take that and put the avocado into the egg mixture, like so. See, this is the part where I said it's not pretty, but tastes good. Now, stir this up a little bit. Here's probably the keyest component of all, and that is blue corn tortilla chips. So what you do is you take a good handful of the blue corn tortilla chips and you scrunch them up into the eggs, like so. Another handful. And what the chips do is they absorb some of the moisture from the eggs. You mix them in like that, and then it really looks pretty. See how colorful it is? You got blue, you got green, you got red, you got yellow. And by the way, you could put whatever you want in these eggs. This is just my choices, but you can certainly come up with your own choices. Mix them up really good. So, and then I would turn the heat off because now it's pretty much cooked. And then I would sprinkle some feta cheese on top. Now some people would use more of a jack cheese in this situation because it's kind of a Mexican recipe, but I like the taste of feta cheese a lot. And there is your eggs pretty much done. Special eggs. Okay, now you can stop for a second because I gotta do one up a little bit. Okay, now we're just going to get ready to finish this up, and that would be putting your black beans. You could use any beans that you like, pinto beans or black beans. You can use regular beans or refried. These are the refried black beans. Heat this up a little bit. And then we're going to plate. is the last stage. You take a tostada chip, you put it on your plate, you add a generous layer of black beans onto the tostada. A nice little way there. And you take your egg mixture and you just put it right on top and try and be as, neat as possible. Can't say that it's going to always be as beautiful as this that we've made for the camera, but this is a nice way to just ease into your morning like that. And then the last thing you do, sorry, this should have been in here. Last thing you do is put a little bit of salsa on top like that. And you can garnish with fresh fruit or with whatever it is that you like, and some breakfast potatoes or whatever it is you like. And that is special eggs on this edition of Dave. Hope you enjoy it. Even if that special somebody is yourself. All right, ready to enjoy some special eggs. Make them for that special somebody, even if that special somebody just happens to be yourself. Bon appetit. It's special eggs. Let me try one more time.
Okay.
All right, time to enjoy some special eggs. It's all about special people. You make special eggs for, well, it's really eggs for special people. Like this very lovely person right here. This is Teresa Marmol. Teresa has been my housekeeper for 15 years?
15
años?
15 años.
I love her so much. So I today have made you special eggs.
Thank you so much.
Do you want to just try it? Try. Yeah, try it. Yeah, try it. I hope she likes it.
Oh, it's okay.
Un poquito frijoles.
It's so good.
Yeah? Is it good?
Thank you.
Pressure's on for Teresa to say they're good. But they are special, so find somebody special and make them for them, even if that special somebody is yourself. Special eggs on this edition of Dave. Can you do this? Is it posible?
Esto,
Dave.
moverlo.
Dave.
De.
Aquí, con su mano.
Okay.
Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Sí. Oh, muy bueno.
Oh my God.
Muchas gracias.
Hi, Dave. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you.